name is Tallulah May. This is my first YouTube video. I decided to start a YouTube channel because I've seen so many videos out there, and my kids are like, you need to have a channel, mama. And I'm like, no, I don't want no channel. But they've convinced me, as I have so many opportunities on here to share all of my great big knowledge of the Southern culture, such as my famous sweet tea here, which I always have next to me. My doctor says I shouldn't have any more sugar, but it's just so good, it's so sweet. One of these days I'll share my special iced tea recipe with you all. Let me just start by telling you a bit about myself. My name is Tallulah May Simmons. I'm 42 years young, but you don't need to know that. My birthday is October 12th, unfortunately, and I'm a Libra, which I don't believe in. It's just quite sinful to believe in such other deities. I don't know. If you can see on my wall back here, we have Jesus is Lord, and I stand by that every day of my life. If you don't think Jesus is Lord, my channel is not for you. And honestly, I hope the Lord blesses you. Bless all y'all's hearts. As for my family, I have a wonderful husband, a terrible ex-husband, 3 children, and 5 grandkids, 2 of which are dead. I have many siblings, but I'm only in contact with 3 of them. One of them is very sweet. I may have some family issues, but it doesn't matter because I do have my new family now, and they're just the sweetest little darlings. Let me tell you about my kids. My oldest is Donna May. She's 25 years young, and she has a gorgeous husband with 3 beautiful children, my grandchildren. They have Mary, who's 5, David, who's 3, and B, who's 2 months old. She's just sweet as a pea. My second born is Susie Rue. She's 20 years old and has a very unfortunate life as her husband's an alcoholic, a heroin addict, and a meth addict. So not Christian. They have 2 twin boys who are the dead grandchildren to me. I don't really remember how they died, as she won't tell me a lot about them, but I know she had something to do with it, okay? And I'm not here trying to spread rumors and drama, but I know Susie Rue. And she's not in her right mind. How else would she have married a drug addict, alcoholic, sinful man? Would never be me. I did not raise that child. And besides, she's from my ex-husband. That's how you know. She's got his genes. My final child, his name is Edwin Jones. He's 14, and he's kind of going through a bit of a emo phase, but I'm trying not to let it get to me. My doctor says it's not good for my blood pressure. He's a sweet boy. He's just in with the wrong crowd. He's got green hair and kind of like a spiky situation with all this gels and stuff and makeup. And I just said, this is just not Christian. It's very sinful, and you're not a part of my family if you continue doing these disgusting alternative fashions. But he understands, and he says, oh, Mama, don't worry about it. It's just the way I like to look. And I said, son, no more. But he'll grow out of it. He's only 14. My parents and I don't have a wonderful relationship. They're both dead. But when I was young, they were really sweet. My mother died quite early, due to my youngest sibling, who, had the devil in him, unfortunately. And he did decide to bring my mother down with him and kill her. So that is rather very unfortunate. I don't have a mother in my life. But it's all right. I've lived with it now, and I know that Jesus has the path of the way, and the way of the path is my life, and I always take the Lord's path. If you don't take the Lord's path, something is wrong. But not here. That's why I always have my handy-dandy Bible right here. It's pink, because I just love pink, if you couldn't tell. And of course I have my Lord in my little custom button picture frame right in the back. He's always watching. Always. I never catch a break. But I know he watches over me, and I do love him. As for my grandparents, I don't know much about them. I was born in a big family in Germany, which is rather unfortunate, but I don't talk about my past anymore. I only talk about my present, because this presence is the Lord's presence, and his presence is my present of the present. I identify as an American Christian woman, and that's how I always will be. I got my comfy sweater, I've got my pottery, I've got my knitting, my iced tea, and my little wheat in my mouth, and honestly, it's just a really nice, humble abode life. Okay? As for my upload schedule, I'll probably do once a month, maybe more. But we'll have to see where this goes. I have a couple of ideas to share with y'all. But I just want to thank y'all so much for popping by, and I hope we get to become best buddies! I don't really have anyone to talk to. You know what I mean? Like, my grandchildren, they're too young. My parents are dead. My grandparents are unknown. My siblings are interesting. But my husband is sweet. He's just not all there sometimes, but he really is a sweetheart. It's all right. I don't have any real friends, and I was really hoping that we could be friends, right? Now, Edwin Jones knows a lot about the internet, and he said that I can't fall into what they call a parasocial relationship. And I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna ignore it because I don't understand Edwin. He's just so silly. But honestly, I'm just very grateful and thankful that the Lord has blessed me with a YouTube channel and Wi-Fi so I can post all my gorgeous videos on here and share it with the world and make all friends. After I was banned from Facebook, I really have nothing left. I really just can't handle it anymore. That's why I like a nice outlet for all my emotions, that's what friends are for, right? All right, before we get too crazy, I'm just gonna say a quick goodbye. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to just hit the subscribe so you're always my best friend, and you like the video because you like me, and that's how I know I'm loved. All right, toodaloo. See you next time.